complex robotic arm in existence today. You can control that using thought from the brain. As humans, we are tool users. And every time we invent a new tool, that changes the way we live. Outside of Baltimore, Maryland, the Applied Physics Laboratory, a branch of Johns Hopkins University, is an unlikely incubator for robotics that are pushing the limits of human-machine interfaces. Thanks in part to a DARPA program started in 2005, engineers have developed the modular prosthetic limb, a bionic arm that responds to human thought, creating a new generation of robotics that can seem the most complex robotic.
Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the name for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well, and salutations to you, hopeful elect, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh Sop coming at you another lesson to the Spirit, power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. This is going to be another weekly update on the mark of the beast. And this lesson is going to be focusing a little bit more on the mark being received on the forehead and the great miracles that would be performed by those that take this chip in the head. You know, many people are going to be deceived by these miracles and run and flock to take this thing just because of the achievements that you've seen in that opening video. You have it. They developed this tech to where this is connected, to part of your brain, via implanted. There's a chip that allows you to be able to walk again and talk again, pick up things with your arm, with this prosthetic robotic arm, and these are things like this that will be used as a big advertisement to cause a lot of people to volunteer to go get this chip. Now, it doesn't just stop when it comes to people that have amputated limbs. This is going to be something that's going to be used as a weapon, man. They're going to militarize this technology to move robotic limbs. Drones and robots are controlling things with their minds, exoskeletons, all the things you've seen in the video games, is going to become a reality. And this next trailer that I'm going to play from the movie Upgrade, which, when that movie came out, a lot of brothers hopped on that movie, man, and put lessons and shows out on you to show you, hey, this movie ain't so sci-fi, man. They got this tech out there. So when you see stuff like this taking place, people moving this robot arm with their thoughts, that doesn't make this movie seem so far-fetched anymore as far as it could actually take place. So I'm going to play this trailer, a clip of this trailer, just so you can see, the parallels between it. And this technology is found within the Bible. Okay? So let's check it out.
What if I told you I could offer you something that would enable you to walk again? I call it STEM, a computer chip.
Okay, he said something that can enable you to walk again. And it's a computer chip that's placed in the movie, they place into the back of his spine. But in the real world today, they're placing this tech inside your head, pretty much. Okay?
That has the potential to change everything. It's a new, better brain.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you.
Can anybody else hear you?
No, only you.
May I point something out? In the drone surveillance footage,
Sir Brandner, Marine Corps, address 414 Citrus, New Ground. You'll need a plan.
I got this.
This doesn't seem like a well-thought-out plan.
I need your permission to operate independently.
Permission granted!
Thank you.
Stay down, man. Stay down, he's got a knife!
I see that. We have a knife too.
was in the area, Detective.
There's a gun implanted inside his hand.
Stem, what do you think I should do?
Move, Gray.
You are persistent.
I cannot allow us to be killed. We are going to finish the job we started.
Alright, that movie is badass, man, by the way. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You know, I might actually go buy this movie tonight just because it just never gets old. You know, it really shows you, though, how they're really advertising this technology, which is the mark of the beast, man. And like I said, it's in the Bible, and we're going to grab it within the scriptures. All right, so first, let me give you a visual as far as what the actual tech that I'm referring to looks like today. All right, it's called the RFID microchip implant, and the capabilities of these things are going to be endless when it's planted in conjunction with your hands and in your brain. All those things you see that paraplegic do in that movie, man, are going to become a reality. And like I said, it's not far-fetched when you see stuff like this going on.
Place robotic.
You know, look at this. Dude has double amputated arms and is moving. Okay? This is the type of technology that's out there, man. Let's grab it within the scriptures, though. Revelation chapter 13, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles which he had the power to do in the sight of the beasts, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. They're going to be performing a lot of stuff, feats like this. People are going to be calling miracles, okay? Allowing people to walk again, because those are things that who the wordly called Jesus, Yahweh Shai, did just with spiritual power. He just walked by, put his hands on men and women and healed them and allowed them to walk and live and raise the dead and all those. Esau wants to try to do everything the Lord wants to do because he wants to make himself as being like the Most High. You know, as a matter of fact, I'm going to grab that precept out. Okay? This is Isaiah 14:14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. That's what the wicked stated. Okay? That's what the wicked stated. Isaiah 14:12. We'll rewind here. Isaiah 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? Which is Esau, the Edomites. This is what it's talking about right here. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Esau did weaken the nations. Okay? It says, verse 13, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Okay, this is why he's obsessed with satellites and spaceships, okay? He wants to exalt his throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Okay, you got North America, you got all these Edomite kingdoms in the north, man. Loves his high places, his skyscrapers, living in the mountains, the clefts of the rocks. You know? In verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. So even though this damn devil is doing everything to try to play God, he's going to be brought down low, man. Low. And he's going to crash hard. This reminds me of another precept in Obadiah. I'll grab that. Okay. Obadiah 1:4 says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. So even though they're doing all these things, man, their habitation is high. Exalt thyself the eagle. They got the American eagle as a national bird. Nest among the stars. All these satellites. All the stars in the American flag. You know, this is talking about America within the scriptures. Thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Okay? Because the Esau's things are being searched out and sought up right now. You know? And we're going to get the scriptures to go more into the book of Revelation and talk about this tech that he's using to try to play God, man. Verse 15, Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So many people that don't want to worship Esau and his system, this government system, this tech and all these ways, these philosophies that they're coming out with, laws being pushed, those that don't comply, they'll be straight up killed. And here's the technology we're getting ready to read about here that was prophesied thousands of years ago. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Let's break down verse 16. This is talking about how it's administered. Verse 17 is talking about its capabilities, its monetary capabilities. Okay? 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Everybody and anybody is on the block to get this thing. Anybody is capable of getting this chip. Okay? Homeless, rich, poor, free, or those in jail, all going to be basically told that they need to get it. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It's talking about something that's placed inside of your hand or in your forehead. All right, so let's break down the word mark. All right, let's get the definition here. This is the Bible Dictionary, the Blue Letter Bible. You can download the Blue Letter Bible app. All you do is go to Revelation 13 and 16, King James Version. Here is the word mark, Revelation 13 and 16. Okay, and it comes from what it says, G5480. It is translated from the Greek word charagma. Charagma. Now let's get what charagma means in the Greek world. Okay, this is from the Theological Dictionary of the New Testament, Volume 9. Charagma. In the Greek world, charagma is an engraved, etched, branded, or inscribed mark or sign. Closest to the original sense is the earliest example, and where charagma denotes the bite of a snake. Okay, it says, also means the impressed, imprinted stamp, brand to mark camels. Official stamp on writings, the imperial stamp, impress, imprint, okay? Inscribe, etch. All right, in the ancient world, the earliest example is talking about the bite of a snake, though. So we can get what the bite of a snake is. All right, why is it describing the bite of a snake? Because when the Bible is written down, it's written down mostly of prophecies, of visions that the prophets received in dreams, whether it be they receive the dream just by being awake and just go in a trance, or they just receive the dream in their sleep, or the Lord just directly talked to them. But this, I believe, the Spirit was a vision of the future. They did not have hypodermic needles back then, so what could he possibly have used to describe to what he's seen? When you notice how close a hypodermic needle looks to a snake's tooth. Okay, and did we not just read the definition? It's describing the bite of a snake. Okay, do you see how close they resemble? And coincidentally, and not so coincidentally, that is the device that's used to administer this technology. This RFID microchip, and it's implanted into the hand. Here it is being injected here. Okay, and here, you see? More than 4,000 Swedes have had $180 microchips embedded into their thumbs. This is article that was dated November 15, 2018, and the numbers have gone up because there's another article came out this month recently where the numbers have increased. Okay, so there you go. That's the tech. Now, what is this tech capable of? Here's the capabilities. Microchips are encased in a shell slightly larger than a grain of rice. The chip is inserted just under a person's skin, often in their hand. The chip allows a person to pay for items, make purchases, okay? It's a big deal. access their building and their computers. Entry, exit. Okay, so think of big, large scale. Getting on an airplane, crossing a border, going from state to state, going through a toll booth. Entry, exit. Controlled entry, exit. Okay, so this thing can be used for that and to pay for items. Your food, your home, your mortgage, your cars, your clothes, your internet, your gas, your water, your light. All that requires to be paid for. Okay? And their computers. Well, this is a digital world we're in. So, of course, it's going to be extremely high tech with the capabilities. Going back into the scriptures. Now we see how it's administered. It's talking about how it gets in. Okay, it's in other words, it's injected, it's inserted, punctured. That's what that word mark is talking about. Or in their foreheads. Well, the tech is also being put into the brains as well to help the paraplegic. Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, if you know the Tesla car company, he's already talking about brain chipping people. And he's a big tech giant. Look, I'll just Google it real quick. Here we go right here. Elon Musk's Neuralink implant will merge humans with artificial intelligence. Okay? It says Tesla founder Elon Musk has launched tech startup Neuralink to build implants that connect human brains with computer interfaces via artificial intelligence. This was 5 days ago this article came out. Do you see the times that we're living in? We are in the end times, the last days. Look, they're even showing you how it looks inside your head, man. The N1 implant. These are just the big prototypes. But guess what? You know how the technology go. They always try to make the stuff smaller and smaller. Look, here you go, right here. Okay? This is how the RFID chip started out. They started out square and small like this. And then you know how they formed and transformed into this right here. This has the same capabilities as this. Stores the same information and all of that. Okay? It's the mark of the beast, okay? They're mentally conditioning people to receive this thing. You know? Salakia. Let's go back to the scriptures here. Alright? It says, verse 17, Revelation 13 and 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. What was that tech capability of doing? Buying or selling. Trump made a statement that he said that during his administration, he will make sure that it's in place is a biometric visa tracking system. That's talking about the chip, man. Okay? And that no man might buy or sell, save he on the mark. So if you don't have that, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. All those things we listed, food, shelter, the basic necessities you need to survive and live. No man's going to be able to buy those things or receive those things, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. So here's the number of his name, okay? For as the number of a man, his number is 666. 666. All right, so let's go into that number right here. Okay? Goes into the number that's used to buy or sell, the barcode system. You see that? 2 hashtags on the left, 2 in the center, 2 on the right. You got the number 6. Add up to 666. Also goes into the beast system, the Illuminati, the elite, the Rothschilds. You all seen this sign. This has already been exposed. Even on TV, they came out and admitted what this symbol means. It represents the Illuminati, 666. They're telling you who they're pledging allegiance to. That's what that hand symbol represents, 666. You see all the people that are involved? Okay? That's bound down. That's the image of the beast right there. That's what the image of the beast is. The number of his name. They coincide together. Now, the mark itself is talking about the chip. Now, the image of the beast and the number of his name is talking about this system. This stuff, okay? Listen to Trump.
Illegal immigrants came. Number 8, we will finally complete the biometric entry-exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, it will be on land, it will be on sea, it will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system.
There you go. Land, sea, and air. Entry, exit, right? Biometric entry, exit visa tracking system. Visa, using for making purchases. He's talking about the chip. I mean, what else could he be talking about? Now we can go into the judgment if you take it. Revelation 14, verse 9 says, And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up for ever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You get it? You're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone. The Lord can make you feel that pain that will seem like eternity. Don't take that chip. If you take that chip, you piss the Lord off so much because you just allowed a regular-ass man to be your God, to control your every thoughts and moves, when he's supposed to be able to talk to you and get to you as much as he pleases. But you're trying to block the Lord out because you allowed another man to be your God. You worshipped him. You worshipped the beast and the image. You received somebody, a physical being, as a literal God upon the earth. And that's an ultimate slap in the Most High's face. And he will torture you for that. You'll be tormented with fire and brimstone, what the scripture says. Don't take the chip. Don't take the chip. Okay? So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. This is just to give you a reality of it, man, how real this thing is. They're going to try to upgrade you to this beast system. Just refuse it, man. Don't take this chip. You see how real this shit's becoming? We're so close for them to make this thing legally mandatory. When that happens, man, these prophecies, the rest of these prophecies will come rolling in. World War III, Jacob's Trouble, it's going to hit. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on top of his truth and will. And salutations to you, hopeful elect, pushing this truth in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom.